So next, everyone should have idea like what is this agile approach and all. So in project development lifecycle, previously waterfall model was widely used, where you first do design and you do all the plannings and then you go for development. Okay, so that approach now, most of the project now move to this agile approach, and in this agile approach we need some ticketing tool where like for example in agile approach we have multiple sprint, and in each sprint we have some task. So to manage and maintain those tasks we need some ticketing tool. So Jira is widely used ticketing tool, but nowadays agile and sorry, not agile, Azure ticketing tool and ServiceNow actually previously also it was in wide use only, but ServiceNow, Jira and Azure ticketing tool, these three are very popular or famous ticketing tool where we create story, bugs and everything. So we will see Jira account and we will see everything related to Jira, how to create a story, how to manage points and all, and then we'll see Confluence. And most of you, I think from IT background only, so most of you should have idea, but still we will discuss for those people who don't have any idea on this. Okay, so let's go with Jira and all. So today we will complete all this setup and account things, and from tomorrow we will proceed with our development activity. We will start from demo. Okay, so Atlassian. Let me try to create new account. id.atlassian.com. Okay, so I have already account, but in your case you need to create new account. So here you can see what kind of services this Atlassian provide. You can have Bitbucket, Jira Service Management, Jira Software. Okay, and then other product also we have, Confluence we have. Okay, so let's start with Jira. Okay, so here you can see my Jira account is already there, so I can go inside Jira, and then first we need, like, we will see how to create sprint, project and other thing. Okay, like here we have one problem. This Jira is updating their software like very faster. Actually they are changing their look and feel very faster, so it's difficult to manage here. Let me see. Okay, fine. So here I am going to create new project. This one was my previous project. I am going to create new project. So here you can see we have multiple option. to create our project. So we can use Kanban, we can use Scrum, and we can use bug tracking. Okay, so what I have seen, like Scrum is widely used in our Agile approach. So I will take this Scrum one, and then you can use default template. Okay, so I'm going to use this default template. So what kind of problem other people are getting? So keep disconnecting. Okay, so I used Scrum one, and here you can see you will get this issue type by default. You can create your own also: epic, story, bug, task, subtask. Okay, so these all are issue type by default you will get. Then workflow, in workflow you will get to do, in progress, and done. But you can customize this one. Whatever issue type you can see here, you can add more issue type, and you can add more workflow here. Okay, but by default with this template you will get this 5 issue type and this 3 workflow. Then use this template, and then it's asking like what kind of project you are going to work. You are going to do team management or company management. Okay, let me see what all features are there. So let me take first option only. I forgot last time what option I took. Select team management, team name. So here we are going to work on this payment module. So then key will be, okay, you can customize this key. Okay, it should not be more than payment module. Next, okay, so what is saying, your connected tool, Bitbucket tool is connected, and open Jenny. I don't know why we use this. So here, okay, you can connect with this GitHub, GitLab also. So we are going to use Git. So let me get it now. Okay, and so this one is created, payment module is created, and go to project. So this is our payment module dashboard created. Now here, first thing we need to create our sprint, and then in each sprint we need to have multiple tasks and all. So that I think you will get inside roadmap. Let me quickly check. Yeah, here. So inside backlog you can see payment module sprint 1 you are getting by default. So payment module sprint 1, duration is custom, start duration, let's say our sprint size will be 1 week. Okay, so it will be 31st 12 to 31st 12. So today is 5, so let me take it from 5 to, I think we can't start from 5, let me take it from 7, but end date is not coming. Why end date is not coming? Okay, so 1 week by default it's selected. 7 plus 4 11. Update. So this sprint started on 4th Feb and will complete on 11th Feb. Okay, create new sprint. I want to create more sprint here, payment module 2, and this will go for 11th Feb to 18th Feb. So we selected 7 day, like 1 week of working. So automatically it will select that particular 7 day from 11th Feb. So 11th Feb this sprint is going to end, and this will start from 11th Feb to 18th Feb. So we have now 2 sprint. Okay, so in this way you can create a sprint, but generally this sprint and all your Scrum Master will create. Okay, is there anyone who don't know what is sprint and all? Then we will do that discussion, otherwise we will skip this discussion. Is there anyone who don't have idea what is sprint? Okay, then I
don't have that idea since I'm new to this.
Okay, fine. Okay, so when we work on this Agile approach, so in Agile approach what we do, like whatever project development lifecycle we have, means whatever like activity we have, so we used to divide those activity in multiple sprints. Okay, for example, we are going to work on one insurance application, or we are going to work on any retail application. So we need to identify first how many modules will be there. Okay, and then what will be like dependency of each module. Okay, for example, if you are going to develop that app, so first you need to work on this registration API and all. First you will work on registration login API, then other functionality you can do. If you will do other functionality first, then you will not have proper testing and all, since without logging, without registration, you can't develop remaining set of functionality. So you have to identify first how many modules will be there and which module will be dependent on other module. Like you have to identify dependency and everything, and then based on that you will create multiple sprints. Okay, and you will start assigning tasks in each sprint. Okay, so for example, if you are working on this registration API, sorry, this complete app, you are going to work on this complete app. So registration and logging functionality should be developed at the very beginning. Otherwise, all functionality will be impacted. You will not have proper testing. And so you can put this registration module in sprint 1. Then next you will have profile management, that will be part of sprint 2. Then you will be like, for example, you are developing this retail one. So in that case, then third module will be you need to add products and all. So product management module will be in third sprint. So in this way you have to identify on which sprint you are going to cover what all modules, and then you will create in each sprint, you will create task for each functionality and you will assign to multiple developer. So here,
okay, so according to the dependency, we can have parallel sprint and also one by one sprint.
No, sprint will not be parallel. It will be one by one only.
Okay.
So each sprint will have some duration, and you need to identify like what all functionality you can cover first and what will be duration to cover that functionality. For example, registration has too many API. So you have only 2 developers. You have some capacity, you can't develop all the functionality in one sprint. Then you will split in multiple sprint. You will put some functionality in sprint 1, some functionality in sprint 2. Okay, so okay, here we have other multiple factors. Based on that, you need to identify how many sprint it will take for that particular module or whatever functionality you are going to develop, how much sprint. So that will be number of resources, how many working days are there, complexity of like those interfaces what you are going to develop. So many factors are there. So yeah, we'll discuss like one by one. We'll discuss when we will create one story, then I will show you like how you will identify complexity and how you will give story point to each complexity. Okay, so till this point everyone clear? Or maybe I think here we have other people from different technology and they are more experienced than me. Maybe someone from this agile team, if someone worked as a Scrum Master, then you can give some more brief introduction on this. Is there anyone who have worked as a Scrum Master in your project? Okay, no one.
I
Sorry.
Ravi, the Scrum actually like it's a project management.
Yeah,
Earlier in the
actually,
waterfall
Scrum
model.
Master. Yeah, Scrum Master generally he is responsible to managing this sprint and all. Okay, so he will decide like how many story we miss. Like on high level, he will decide everything. How many story will be there, and he will create a story and all, and he will assign a story to developers. Okay, so generally like for each team there will be one Scrum Master, and he will create a story. He will identify which story should be covered on which sprint. So he will directly communicate with BA people, and will do all the uh, this sprint management things. Okay, fine then. So I think we are good on this side. I thought someone will be here from Scrum Master, like have worked on Scrum Master role. Then he can give more brief here. But anyhow, this I am just covering on high level. But if you want in-depth knowledge of this agile and all, then on YouTube and all you will get many video. You can go through and you can understand more about this agile approach. Here I am giving just basic of agile approach. So once you will join project, you will not feel like you are completely new in this process. Even if you haven't worked, that kind of knowledge I will share. So here I will show you like how to create a story and all. So sprint part is clear. I created 2 sprint. Let's make it for now. Let's create 2 sprint only. And now so yeah, all this thing at this moment everything is empty. Now let's create some story first. Okay, so here you will get create option. Okay, click on this create option, and project will be selected automatically. Type. So what kind of task you are going to create? It's a task, it's a bug, or it's a epic. So I am going to create one story here. Okay, so generally we used to create a story, and then inside each story there will be multiple tasks, and each task will be assigned to different developer. Okay, so I am going to create first task. Customer onboarding process. Okay, so here you need to give more detailed description. So this process first customer registration, second login, third reset credential, fourth forgot credential, then customer registration, login, reset credential, forgot credential, verification. Okay, these many API are there. So assignee. Okay, so here at this moment I haven't created any assignee. So first let me cancel this. Okay, first let me give access to few people, and then I will proceed. Then you will able to see, you will get clear understanding. Okay, so is there anyone who has this Jira account? If not, can quickly 2% create Jira account and give your email ID. So for Jira account you need to go in this particular URL. 1 or 2% should be fine. Yeah, this one. quickly create your account and give me your email address. Oh, okay, I think I have given some wrong URL. Google Source Web. Okay, fine, try with this one. I don't want everyone, so 2% should be fine. Who all are creating? Can you comment? Can you put your name in chat? Okay, I think okay. So 2% already created. So this is your email ID. So before that, okay, fine. So this is the account. So first I will add this particular. So here, okay, this one is payment project appeal batch. Okay. So I will create new team. Team name will be payment module, and invite people to your team. Okay. First, let me take one more email ID. Someone already shared first. So you both have already this account. Can you check your email and can you accept that invite quickly? Okay, let me send to third email address also.
Yes, bro, I have to see that.
Okay, so you already accepted that one?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay.
Yeah, the same here.
So let me refresh this page. Let me see if those member added here. So and Kasu added. Now I will create new team. So this will be payment module, and so I'm going to take okay. So I created this team. Sorry. Okay, now project okay, and then team here. Fine. Okay, everything good. Now I have my team also. I created team and I created project also. Now I'm going to create a story. So this will be okay. Let's develop our API. Let's create a story for our API only. So we are going to work on transaction module. Okay, payment module. Okay, so here we have detailed description. So first so let's say like we are going to develop this many of API. So here assignee, you can see I can see all the team member what I have already added in this particular project. So let's take this user. So I am going to assign this particular story. Okay, let me put this story on my name. Okay, by default, yeah, story I will keep on my name, and then I will create task on different developer name. Label, so here I haven't created any label yet, so let me create one label for API team. Okay, so Mule API, let me put label as a Mule API. So that label, whatever you will create, oh sorry, what happened? So in future you can use this label to filter out all this story what you are going to create. So I given some label, so this is generally used to filter out. Then sprint, so I have 2 sprint at this point, so I will select this first sprint, and then story point estimation. Okay, here this story point is like a very tricky thing here. So based on your complexity of your API, you should select story point. Now you will say, will story point will be tightly coupled with this number of day of development? So answer will be no. It doesn't means like if you are giving 3 story point, then it will take 3 days. Then some API having story point 5 will take 5 days. It may take API having 5 story point can be developed in 3 days. Okay, so story point generally you should give based on the complexity of your API. Okay, and then number of man day required to develop that API will be depend on who is going to develop. Some developer may have good efficiency, and some may have relatively low based on their experience and all. So that number of man day will vary based on the efficiency of developer and like proficiency of developer. So here let's say this particular set of API I am going to develop in one sprint. So I am targeting a story point as a like 9 or 7, and a story point will be always odd number 1 3 5 7 like this. Okay, let's say 7, and then if you have any document or anything you can attach here. So I don't have any document, let me put any random document. Okay, then is this story is blocked by any other story? No. Select issue, no. Flag, no, it's not flagged by any other story. And this thing like I can say it's very like very soon they are changing, means very frequently they are changing this look and feel. What I am changing, create another issue, I don't want, create this. So one story got created for this sprint. Now you can see in this particular sprint 1 we have this story, and in board also it should come. No, it's not coming. Okay, so here in this sprint I created one story. Now I will create one task for this story. So task summary will be, so here in this particular story we have multiple functionality, so I am going to create one functionality. So it will be record payment transaction SAPI. Okay, so here we will have detail. Okay, so resource name. So for this API we need to provide detail slash post slash, or resource will be slash payment method will be post request will have some fields. Okay, like I will put JSON payload, then response structure will be like this. Okay, I'm not going to put request response structure, it will take some time, or maybe I can put one field at least, amount. Okay, and let's say transaction ID. Okay, these two fields are there in request, and response will contain status, success, assignee. So I'm going to assign this to, okay, this 3 also added. Yes, so the screen you have your account ready, correct? Tell me who have that your account already ready, means your account is already created and you logged in inside your Jira account.
I have my account ready.
Yeah.
Tell me your name.
Sushke.
Okay, your account is ready. Okay, so I'm assigning to you label Mule API. Meanwhile you log in with your account, so soon we will share your screen. Sprint this story point, let's say this will take 3. Reporter, I created this document, this select issue, so we don't have any issue. I'm not getting one option like we can tag this particular task to that particular story. Okay, yeah, here we have. So it's a related to. Okay, this is related to this one. Okay, so payment module 1. It's not coming, but I will show you how to take this. So here you can see this task we have and this story we have. Okay, wait a minute. Record payment transactions API. This one I assigned to, okay, label this, sprint this, story point this. Actually this particular task is related to that story now, so we can relate these two, but where link issue is, so here is related to, why that story is not coming here. This is payment module 1. Yeah. So what does it mean? this particular task is related to this story, this particular story. Okay, so you can link. Now when you will open this one also, so you can also see here, this is also linked, this story is also linked to that particular task. Since this story has multiple child tasks, so we should link all the child tasks here. So just now I created SAPI. For SAPI I created one task. Let me create for process API and experience API also. So next record payment PAPI. Okay, I will not take too much time here. Record payment PAPI. So this one I am going to assign. Basically your account is ready. You logged in already.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Label Mule API sprint 1 story point. Let's say here we will apply all the business logic and all. So I'm giving complexity. So okay, 1 means you are doing very minor change and that need only small testing, then 1. 3 means you are doing small you are doing small change in your code. Change means like 1 means like you are just updating few property file and all, you need to do testing after that. 3 means you are doing some change in your code and then you need to do testing and all. 5 means you are going to develop one simple API. 7 means like you are going to develop complex API. Then 9 means you are going to develop a bit more complex API. Like this you need to give story points. Okay, and whatever story point you will give, your Scrum Master should be convinced with that story point. Sometimes they also used to give, and sometimes they will ask you to go through that story and understand the requirement and then give story point. It depends, like it can be done by your Scrum Master also, or sometimes you have to give. But whenever you are giving, then your Scrum Master should be convinced with that whatever you are giving, that is genuine. Okay, next. Okay, again it's a sorry, related to payment module 1, and this one is related to 2. Okay, let me create first this. Now this process API, what we created just now, this process API is related to this and it's dependent on previous one. Okay, so here linked issue is blocked by blocks is clone duplicate, yeah, is blocked by, since until unless your system API will not be completed. Okay, or maybe at the starting you should not put this, since starting you can do development and all, but when your testing phase will start, if system API will not be ready, you will not able to do your proper testing. So in that case you can put here is blocked by system API, but at this moment we have required detail and we can go for development. So at this moment I am not going to put, so this is also fine. So I created two APIs, so fine. We are good with this. We created story, we created 2 tasks. Now someone, maybe Smita, you can share your screen, and then means as a developer what all things you need to do, we will see.
Can I get the control?
Yeah, so you can share. On top you will get one option to share your screen. You don't have option?
No, Ravi.
Okay, let me see. So you are SM? Okay.
Yes, Ravi.
Make as attendee. So I think you are familiar with this team, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm asking you are familiar with team?
Yeah, familiar only.
Okay,
But
so
somehow like
that option is
some
disabled.
options are not enabled for me.
Okay, not sure. Hmm, check now.
Yeah, it's saying like you are an attendee, you won't be able to share content.
Now also it's not available.
Yeah, no, it's giving me a warning.
Okay, fine. Then I will show like how developer and all need to work. So that also I can do. Let me share my screen.
Sorry
Ideally,
about that.
yeah, it's okay. Actually, that is not not your problem. It's due to this team access. Okay, so let's see.
Ravi, can I share my screen, Ravi? Can you just show it on that? Actually, I could not see anything there.
Okay, so are you getting option to share your screen?
Yes, Ravi, I can share. Actually, I will try that.
Okay, share. Try to share your screen.
Do you see my screen, Ravi?
Yes, we can see. Yeah, fine. Now go to team account. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Yeah. So here, so you are Dastagiri, no?
Yes, Ravi.
I given you access, no? So you can directly go to Jira software. On left hand side you can see Jira software. Left, yes.
Showing
Okay.
Scrum.
No,
Kanban and
can you check your
tracking.
email? You should receive one email. What when I assign you task, na? So you should receive email.
No, Ravi, I did not get that.
Okay.
I received the emails from
For task,
the tasks. Yeah, yes, Ravi.
ideally he should also receive. Let me quickly check. So you
Is this
used
the email ID, Ravi? Earlier I typed the wrong one.
okay. Yeah,
DASTHAGGIRI@gmail.com.
then I used previous one. What you said previously. So Susmita, I think you should also get screen sharing option since he is getting so all like you all join in same way.
The share button is next to the mic, where you mute and unmute.
Yeah.
See, this is the screen sharing.
Yeah.
So open share tray
Yes.
is the. Okay.
Yes, you can share the desktop. Then you go to the tab that you have the Teams. There.
Okay. Thank you. So do you see my screen now?
Yes. Yeah. So
Okay.
open
So-
second. Yeah, you already open. So
Yeah, so this is the emails.
yeah, fine. Now you go to your account. So see here, like she got this email also when I assigned ticket to her. So she got email and she can see like this story and she can see this story is assigned to her name. Now first task will be you should change this status from to do to let me take control of your system. Can you approve this one? You got any request to approve my request?
Yeah, I did allowed.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I got. So first, whenever you will get any task, you need to change your status from to do to in progress. Okay. That means you started your development and then you need to put your comment what exactly you are doing. Okay. Okay, so I started my task and I started working on YAML and then you can give your estimation also, like how much time you will take. That option, why it's not coming? Let me quickly check. Ideally here we should get option like where we can estimate, we can give our time and all, but unfortunately we are not getting here. Can you open this project? You can't open. Okay, so I think we haven't started our sprint, that's why it was coming like that. So then inside board you will able to see how many tasks are to do, how many in progress and how many done. So this one is in progress. So let me open this one. But still not getting option to track this one. Really, this side we used to get that option. Don't know why we are not getting. So you can put like estimate your effort, how much day you will take, how much time you have like already completed. Those kind of estimation you can give. But unfortunately that option is not coming due to this Git version, or maybe they have removed this functionality, or maybe we have selected correct like Scrum selected. I think Scrum should contain that one. Okay,
but
fine.
you gave the start and end date for the sprint one, right, Ravi?
Yeah, but in a sprint maybe one developer can get 2 tasks. Okay, so like you can give your estimation like which task you are going to complete in how many days and how many time you completed. So what that kind of monitoring means you detail you can provide. But
Probably if we create another sprint, actually, then it will show up, Ravi.
it's not like that. If for every sprint, for every task we used to get that option. Let me try with story, if story will have that. What I can remember, actually for task also we have that those things. Also maybe we have selected Scrum as a project, so maybe in that we will not get that option. Okay, fine. So generally as a developer, like you will come here, you will change status, then you will put comment here like comment we all. Okay, this one is sprint, so she will go on board. She will select her task, so this is the task. Status need to be changed from to do to in progress. Then you will keep providing all the required comments, and if you want any detail you can like need API business logic details. Okay, and you can tag if you want, if you when you can tag to any person. Okay, let's say I am tagging to so you can tag any person here, so that person will get email notification if you will tag any person. Okay, so in that case I will also receive one email, and yeah, I already received, and Dastagiri will also receive one email. Since I tagged this in this is like comment, 2 person got tagged, so they will receive a notification like there is whatever message I sent, that message will get in email. Okay, hope everyone clear with this, how to manage this story, or like sorry, how to manage this task. And here you can see how many people are watching this story. You will get those many users here. Okay, and once this task will be completed, you will mark this to done. Okay, that's
Ravi,
it.
can you please change my email ID, Ravi, quickly if you can? I did not receive my email.
Okay, fine. Anyhow, that is not, so I already received, so
Okay.
For learning purpose, you can create your own account and you can do this kind of activity. Okay, fine then. Hope everyone clear with this, what we did here. So all comment and everything you will see here. In history you will see everything, like who created this story, when it got changed, everything you will see. I created on this date 21 minute ago. Change status from to do to in progress, then in progress to done. Once it will be done, you can change assignee back to your reporter. So who created? So I created, so you can assign back to me once you will make status to done. Then I will review this particular story. Okay, whenever you are doing any change and you are mentioning my name, I am keep getting email. Okay, anyone has any doubt till this point?
Ravi, since we are working on a real-time project, can you create a project here that when we start working, so that you can give us some homework or something like that, so that and you can give us some estimation, and we will work on that.
See here, if we will go with that process, now that process will take some time, and we have limited time only. Like for Jira and this Git and all, I have given you one heads up. Now you need to explore more and you need to learn more. Okay, if I will involve all this activity as a regular basis, then it will take lots of time and we will not able to focus on Mulesoft concept and Mulesoft development part. So only for today I am considering all this thing what you should know. I am just giving you heads up of all this topic. For in-depth knowledge you need to spend more time. You need for Salesforce also I given just you basic idea. That is not entire Salesforce admin activity. If you want to get more knowledge, then you can explore a bit more and you need to understand everything.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I don't want to involve here in this kind of activity too much. Otherwise, like we will not able to spend more time on our development activity. Since in Mulesoft also we have to do lots of, we need to develop too many API, deployment, then best practices, security, everything is there. So better 1-2 days fine. We will understand all this process and then you do your self-learning from internet and other places.
Yes, Ravi, we can understand.
Yeah. Okay. And any other query in this Jira? I hope everyone clear with this Jira.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, fine. So yeah, you can stop sharing your screen. And whatever activity she did on Jira, everything I got notification. Okay, so let me share my notification on group. You will able to understand. So this will be like in your office email ID, you will get all the notification and all. So once your project will start, they will use your official email address for Jira account and all. So you will receive all the notification and everything on your office email ID. So whenever someone will update, you don't need to go on their ticket and you need to check on daily basis. You just go through your email. You will get idea what all story are your work means you related to you or where other people need your involvement. Okay, so I already shared in our WhatsApp group. So what email I got. So for every update and every change I got notification. Okay, fine. Now let me share my screen. Okay, we'll take 5-minute break and then we will take 30-minute session and then we will close our session for today. So let's take for 5-minute break and then let's connect back. So we will complete this Confluence part or anything else are missing. Jira we already did. I think we are done with all the software setup. Only we need Confluence part. We need Confluence discussion and then we will close our session for today. Let's connect in 5 minutes.